Hi guys, and welcome to Completed It Mate. It is Saturday the 15th of October. I've got up nice and early, even though it's a Saturday. I've had a shower, I've got ready, for one reason only, and that is to try out the Call of Duty Infinite Warfare beta, or beta. Not sure what the rule is with that one. So this is just going to be a very quick little video, little midweek video for you. I don't usually put out videos on Wednesday, but I have done actually last sort of few weeks or so. I think I've done like a couple of little Vice City extras, and I did that vlog thing. So who knows, maybe Wednesday might become a day where I put videos out as well. We'll see.
Welcome to the Wolverines. First in the fight. Go give them hell, soldier. Pick a rig.
Okay, so I managed to get about 4 or 5 hours gameplay under my belt. I'm sure there's lots of you that would have played this all weekend. I had some work obligations, and then I couldn't spend as much time as I would have liked. So just bear that in mind while I give you my thoughts. Off the bat, things are very similar to last year's brilliant Black Ops 3. Some of you will know that I really liked Black Ops 3. It was to me the best instalment in the series since Modern Warfare 2. So to say things are similar isn't necessarily a bad thing. Black Ops 3 introduced specialists, which were essentially different classes you could choose, which would allow you to gain special in-game upgrades and weapons. This year, Infinite Warfare has essentially the same thing, except specialists are now called rigs. I managed to play with 3 different rigs: Warfighter, Merc and Synaptic. I'm not sure if it was because I didn't progress enough or if the others were locked for the beta, but those 3 were the only ones I saw in-game. The special weapons for each rig felt, for the most part, quite familiar. Warfighter has a speed boost, Merc had armour that protects you from enemy fire, and Synaptic had a time rewind. The special weapons for each rig, which unlock after earning points, you'll see the meter fill up in the bottom right of the screen. They're called payloads this time. In general, they seem less powerful than the ones available in Black Ops 3. I'm not sure if, again, it was because some payloads were not available in the beta, but yeah, in general they seem to be less lethal. So, for example, a payload for the Merc, called Claw, just didn't seem to have the stopping power you'd expect. The Claw is an automatic rifle with a large spread, a bit like a shotgun. There were a few times where I was shooting a group of enemies and they just didn't go down as I expected. Each rig allows you to choose from 3 special traits. Traits are basically unique perks specific to each rig. You can choose 1 trait per rig, so when you play a game, your rig will have 1 payload and 1 trait. Yeah? Understand that? The traits are a welcome addition. There seems to be a trait aimed at each sort of different playstyle. I'm looking forward to the full game to see what's available for the other rigs. Maps. Again, for the beta there was only 3 maps available. Frontier, a 2-lane map set on a space station. Frost, a 3-lane map with some kind of frozen research base. And Throwback, a 3-lane map that looked like a 1950s American neighbourhood, but in space. Ooh, space. Here's where the game really feels different from Black Ops 3. In general, the maps felt a lot smaller. Frontier especially plays much more like a corridor shooter. Now to me, some of the Black Ops 3 maps felt too large. There would often be times where you'd get killed, then felt like you'd have to spend a lot of time running back to the action. So I can see why the maps seem smaller now, but I think maybe they might have gone too far in the other direction for Frontier. Quite often you'd be killed by somebody spawning directly behind you. Frost and Throwback open up a bit. They feel a little bit bigger and don't seem to suffer from the spawning issue I just mentioned. One thing I've noticed though, there does seem to be less emphasis on boosting and wall running in these maps. Frontier doesn't seem to have any wall running areas at all, and they seem to be a lot more scarce in Frost and Throwback. Oh, and is it me, but it feels like the running and boosting speed has been slowed down a bit. Anyone else notice that? Infinite Warfare has a new futuristic design, and I've got to say, it all seems a bit bland, especially compared with Black Ops 3's loud and bright colours. Characters all seem to look fairly similar to one another, and I found that it was sometimes difficult to distinguish between the characters and the map environments. All in all though, I'm looking forward to the full release. I'm interested to see the other new maps, which I'm hoping will be a bit more boost friendly. And from what I've seen in the trailers, there are a lot more cool payloads and traits to try. If you're a fan of Black Ops 3, this seems to be more of the same. If, however, you're on the fence about Call of Duty this year, hold off for some full reviews before dropping your money. Oh, and Activision. How about a beta weekend for Modern Warfare Remastered? Come on, that's what we all want to see. Get on it! So there we have it. There's my first initial thoughts on the game. It's worth remembering that it is only the beta version. There's still a lot more to come. Probably more changes are going to be made after Activision gets everyone's feedback from the weekend. I'm still looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to the full game coming out. It was last year's Black Ops 3 that brought me back to the series, and I'm hoping for more of the same this year. Thank you so much for watching this. If you did like this video, give us a little like. If you didn't like it, well, just don't do anything. You can press dislike, but it hurts my feelings. So give us a thumbs up. Leave a comment. I really want to know what you guys thought. Anyone that played the beta version this weekend, let me know how you got on. Please subscribe if you haven't already. Until next time, I'm off. Adios. Sorry about the burp.